At around 21, something quiet but heavy often settles in for a lot of young men. It doesn't always look like sadness, sometimes it looks like confidence, sometimes it looks like self focus, sometimes it even looks like narcissism. But underneath that surface, there's often loneliness. At this age, many young men are expected to already know who they are, to be moving forward, to be desirable, competent, confident. When reality doesn't match that expectation, the mind starts compensating. One way it does that is by turning inward, hyper focused on your own self. Narcissism in this context isn't always about loving yourself too much, often it's about trying to stabilize a very fragile sense of identity. And when that identity feels unstable for long enough, something else can happen. Derealization. Derealization is the feeling that the world isn't quite real, that everything looks flat, distant, or artificial, like you're watching life through a glass. It's not psychosis, it's not madness, it's a protective response. The nervous system pulling away when reality feels overwhelming or unsafe. Now, here's when something interesting happens. Some young men start filming themselves, talking to a camera, uploading videos to YouTube, sometimes private, sometimes public, sometimes watched by no one at all. On the surface, it can look narcissistic. Why would someone record themselves? But psychologically, it can serve a very different purpose. When you suffer from derealization, memory becomes very unreliable. So, recording yourself becomes a way to anchor your existence. Like the camera wouldn't dissociate, right? So, the video is like proving I was here, I was real, this is what I sounded like, this is what I believed in. For someone who later falls into derealization again, watching those videos can be very grounding. It reconnects them to a previous version of themselves that felt more present, more embodied, more alive. It's not about vanity, it's about continuity. It's about leaving yourself breadcrumbs through time. Like in a world where young men are rarely taught how to process loneliness, emotional confusion often turns into uh, self fixation. But sometimes that self focus isn't self love, it's self preservation. So, yeah, I mean, cool. Yep. Bye bye.